Roller derby is played in increments called jams. Each jam lasts up to 2 minutes. Both teams field up to 5 skaters at the start of the jam. 4 of these skaters are called blockers, and 1 is called the jammer. The jammer wears a helmet cover with a star on it and scores points for the team. The blockers are playing both offense and defense at the same time, and together they make up what is called the pack. The 2 jammers start each jam behind the pack and must get through all of these skaters for an initial pass before they can begin to score points. When the initial pass is complete, a jammer can score 1 point for every opponent they pass with their hips. The first jammer out of the pack legally is declared lead jammer, which means they can end the jam anytime they want before the 2 minutes are up. Sounds easy, right?
Good evening, everyone. And welcome to the hangar at Oaks Amusement Park, home of the world champion Rose City Roller. Thank you all for coming out today for this final matchup of the home team season between the Neck Betties and the Guns N' Rollers. Happy Pride Month, everybody. And before we get going, a couple housekeeping items. Please stay on your side of those black bumpers. This is for your safety and the safety of the skaters. Also, while the action is going, please be courteous to your fellow fans and don't walk in front of everybody. There's 30 seconds between the jams for you to get back and forth between your seats. Your fellow fans will thank you for not walking in front of them. All right, now, while you're still in the applauding mood, let's give it up for all of our volunteers who make all this possible. And for our officials on skates and off. And now, without further ado, Toe Furious, who you got?
Thank you, Puns. It is my honor this evening to bring to you in the black with the pink trim. Put your hands together for the Guns N' Rollers. Wearing 129, it's La Cucaracha. 19, Angela Death. 1942, Veronica Dodge. Wearing 29, Darko. 303, Doctor of Destruction. 316, Eve Angelico. 324, Charlie Chang. Wearing 325, Marzi Payne. Number 4, Kira Duncan. 4-2 is Queen Slayer. Wearing number 5, American Gangsta. 509, Tazberry Jam. 669, Teeth. 827, OSHA Violation. And last, never least, give it up for your captain, number 99, Hellslinger. Put your hands together one more time for the Guns N' Rollers.
And I have the pleasure and the privilege to call out the team in red. Give it up for your Neck Betties! Wearing number 07, it's Jackpot. Number 0812 is Thor Slammer. Number 1-1, it's Bertha, beat down. Number 1-3-0, it's Catcher in the thigh. Number 2-34, it's Ice Hole. Wearing number 2-3-7, Smack Torrance. Number 33 is Skinner. Number 4-2-6, Ripley. Number 6-1-7, it's Stomps. Number 6-3-0, the rodent of unusual size. Number 71 is Danger Potato. Number 808, Coconut Slaughter. Number 88 is Darth Molly. Number 27, Little Murder Maid. Number 700, Spring Roll. And captain tonight by number 97, the root of all evil. Give it up for the Neck Betties.
All righty. Welcome in to the home team champs. This is the third place game. As you're probably aware, the Guns N' Roses versus the Breakneck Betties. We had an interesting situation where the Heathers went undefeated this season, and all three other teams went 2-4. And it came down to tiebreakers. Thus, the High Rollers are playing the Heathers. And we've got this game, and it should be a fun one. We're going to see Evangelical in the black up against Danger Potato in the red behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line to start this. My name is Puns and Roses. I am your announcer for this. Feel free to hop in the chat, say where you're from, who you're cheering for, that sort of thing. I will do my best to respond if the chat plays nice with me. Evangelical up to the front of the pack, one to beat. Evangelical is through. That is Danger Potato, about a third of the track behind. Oh, Ripley with the force out. There's the call off. It is in time. 0-0. Great work by Ripley to not Evangelical points there. We are going to see, that is 808 Coconut Slaughter up against 509 Tasberry Jam. And Smack Torrance meeting Tasberry Jam at the back of the pack. Great defense there by the Betties. Smack Torrance up to the front, trying to play some offense. Great reaction by OSHA violation. And there goes Tasberry Jam dancing down the inner side of the track. And Coconut Slaughter free as well. And Tasberry Jam grabs 3 points, calls that jam. All right, we have gone 2 straight jams with an empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. So that's good to see. All right, we're going to see Dr. Destruction in the black. That is Stomps in the red. There they go. Stomps looking for the inside lane, finds Charlie Chang instead. Dr. Destruction using Stomps basically as a blocker to get a clear path. Gets through. Oh, Stomps. Forced out, and nope, that is a no pass, no penalty. Not a track cut. Dr. Destruction, there's the call off. Was Icehole able to save that point? No, that is 4 points in the air for Dr. Destruction. The Jam Line today is brought to you by Jam on Hawthorne, Portland's best vegan-friendly, booze-friendly, kid-friendly, omnivore-friendly, everybody-friendly breakfast. And it is a good one. That is Bertha Beatdown jamming against Angela Death. Darko trying to clear the path for Angela Death. Oh, great work there by Gangster. Oh, Little Murder Maid closes the outside lane. Working up to the front with Skinner. Angela Death going nowhere. There goes Bertha Beatdown. Darko playing some offense. La Kukaraki in there. Oh, great work by Marikan Gangster to seal that lane. Oof. Bertha Beatdown getting right in Gangster's face. .187 killer pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best. Pack is jammed up tight against that jam line. We're going to see number 88, Darth Molly, up against Evangelical in the black. I'm surprised that Darth Molly's number 5 in the rotation for the Betties. I'm sure there's some strategy there. Darth Molly using the force, but Kira Duncan just getting every. Oh, wow. Darth Molly. And there goes Evangelical. Darth Molly goes airborne, sticks the landing, and calls it. Wow, well played. All right, next up, we're going to see Danger Potato and, is that Veronica Dodge? Yes, that is Veronica Dodge. Hey, AAA, the certified sweat saver, developed, tested, and trusted by the best. Danger Potato looking to try the inside lane. OSHA violation right there. Nice work by Skinner with that force out long recycle on Veronica Dodge. Skinner at the back with Little Murder Maid. Joined by Smack Torrance. And Darko, great recycle. Nice work by Luku Karakia. And here comes Icehole straight out of the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box with the offensive freeze Danger Potato. And Danger Potato working against Gangster. Veronica Dodge is through on the initial. Danger Potato with the call off. 4 points. This is a tie game, 7-7. Good times.
Sunny. Oh, Sunny.
Tasberry Jam, Coconut Slaughter. Root of All Evil, closing the outside lane, joined by Jackpot and Ripley. Marzipan, good offensive block. Coconut Slaughter is through. Teeth working with Charlie Chang to rebuild the defense. Coconut Slaughter bouncing through the pack. And Coconut Slaughter is through. Tasberry Jam has pulled the cap. Looking for Duncan. There is the Star Pass. That is a Two-Town Cider House Star Pass brought to you by Two-Town Cider House. Boldly crafted, freshly pressed cider made right here in Oregon. And that call-off is late. Kira Duncan snuck in to grab 4. So that turned into a 5-4 jam. We did technically have a lead change. Hellslinger anchoring that GNR defense at the front. We have some group therapy going on in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, and Dr. Destruction is taking advantage of that 4-2 pack advantage that GNR currently holds. Smack Torrance, Bertha beat down with a force out stomps. Forced out recycled by behind Mark on Gangster. Great offense there from Bertha beatdown, but GNR just sniffing it out. Oh, Gangster one-on-one on the outside. Hellslinger holds the inside lane. No track cut. Looked like one to me, but I'm 50 feet away, and so, you know, don't take my word for it. All right, we got Spring Roll jamming up against Evangelical. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, so 5-on-5 on the track. Always like to see that. And Spring Roll getting some great offensive help. Jackpot escorting Evangelical towards the inside lane. Evangelical outside move is free on the initial. Half track behind there. Spring Roll with the call off. 17-16 in favor of GNR after 9 jams. This has been a tight one so far. If you like good roller derby, you're getting to watch it now. Our penalty box is brought to you by Rebel Heart Therapy. Therapy for queer, poly, kinky, quirky folks. Darth Molly in the red. Tasberry Jam in the black. Darth Molly up to the front. Wow, catcher in the thigh. Great defense against Tasberry Jam. Darth Molly looks for any sort of crease on the inside. Now pushed into the middle of the pack. Both jammers looking for a lane. Tasberry Jam has forced the Betties up to the front. OSHA violation. Calling for some coordination. Was able to play the offense that gets Tasberry Jam out. Darth Molly pulling the cap. Darka with a force out and recycle. Gangster breaks in that back line. And there we go. 4 points in the air for Tasberry Jam. Darth Molly one to beat. That one is Gangster, though. Oh, Gangster draws a forearm penalty. So this is a power jam for GNR. And Tasberry Jam, rather than take the recycle, just calls it. Probably a smart move if you're getting tired there. Two-town cider house, damn fine cider made right here in the Pacific Northwest. So we're going to get a power start for Doctor of Destruction. And DOD, oh, that last offensive block by Charlie Chang was just perfect. They're holding Ripley at the back of the pack. DOD bouncing around. Get some offense there. Was that Queen Slayer? That was Queen Slayer. Good move there by Queen Slayer to create that lane. Kira Duncan skating to the front of the pack. That was fun. Trying to get Darth Molly on a legal procedure. Kira Duncan, though, picking up a pack destruction for that. And Dr. Destruction, another 4 points. Extending the lead. And we've got a two-town cider house star pass. That is Jackpot. Jammer of record now. There's the call off. Is it in time? It is. That 11-point jam brings the score to 34-16. By far the largest lead so far. So Kira Duncan standing in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Hey, thanks to Dr. Tim Williams, RCR sports medicine partner. That is Danger Potato and Angela Death. Angela Death looks for a lane through the center. Shirt whips off La Cucaracha. Danger Potato. Oh, Duncan straight out of the box. Playing some brutal defense there. Angela Death looks for a lane. Oh, Bertha beat down with that capture right there before Angela Death can escape the pack. Kira Duncan dropping back to play the offense. Catching the thigh up to play offense. And, oh, Cucaracha able to free Angela Death. And Danger Potatoes through. Angela Death finds a lane. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. Speaking of which, I believe the best of Portland voting is going on again right now, so feel free to throw your vote in for Porque No Taqueria for that. And we have a team timeout being called by Breakneck Betties. This timeout, like all of our timeouts, brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. I like this timeout. You had a 17-16 game. It's now a 42-16 game. Time to settle down, try to break through momentum, get your head back in the game, and get prepped to do it all again. We're going to see Evan Helk in the black, Coconut Slaughter in the red. Thor Slammer working with Ripley at the back of the pack. Evan Helical recycled. Coconut Slaughter up to the front. That brace by Marzipan. A tripod not letting anybody through. Teeth coming up to try to get back to the defense now. Looking to play some offense. And that frees Evan Helical. Great work there by Teeth. Coconut Slaughter has pulled the cap, but no one to pass that cap to. And we're going to have a lot of group therapy in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. 3 skaters in there. It's almost half the pack. They've got some forearms to talk about, I guess. Forearms and multiplayers. So that was a 7-point jam. 49-16 is the score right now. Left Turn Clothing, the official uniform and merchandise partner for the Breakneck Betties, and also the Wheels of Justice, the best team in the world. And Dr. Destruction taking advantage of that diet pack, stomps as well. Good chase down, I think. And so Dr. Destruction was out of the pack first, but is last at the moment. There's the call off, 0-0 on that jam. Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, that is John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon. Or we got spring roll, Tasbury Jam behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Necro 13 says hi from Wrath and TJ. All right, wow, Kira Duncan just coming in and burying somebody. Spring roll, wow, with the spin. Is your lead jammer. And Tasbury Jam forced out, cannot pass the star while out of bounds. Spring roll through for 4. Tasbury Jam looking for that star pass. And there it is, that 2 times out of her star pass to Kira Duncan. Spring roll, making it look easy. A little stutter step there. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Portland Vital Signs. All right, now we're going to see Dr. Destruction, Danger Potato on that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Oh, wow. Danger Potato. Lead jammer by half the track. There's the call off. Did not get Gangster's point. And that is an official review I saw signaled by GNR. I would guess they're looking for a low block. Danger Potato came in hot. Knocked down Amara Khan Gangster. So my guess is looking for low block, but I'm just guessing here. What do I know? I'm just an announcer. This official review brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. The certified Sweat Saver helmet from Triple Eight is designed for derby, vert ramps, and everything in between. And here's Darth Blaine with the explanation.
GNR has requested an official review looking for a forearm penalty on Betties 237 against Black 5. Upon review, no forearm action was observed, therefore no call stands. GNR does not retain the review for the half.
All right, I was totally wrong. And that's okay, because I'm just the announcer. We're going to see that is Veronica Dodge alone behind the Jam on the Hawthorne jam line. Betty's jammer in the box. What a Danger Potato. Oh, Danger Potato did pick up a low block. Ha! Oh, that's why. See, I did see a low block. I'm not crazy. All right, Veronica Dodge looking for some offensive help. Coming courtesy of Kira Duncan, Marzipan, Teeth, Charlie Chang, everybody taking shots, but Ripley, Ice Hole, Jackpot and company doing great work. Long drawback. Here comes Danger Potato. And that is a track cut, Veronica Dodge. Ripley drawing the track cut that just drifted. Ripley just drifted back, and Veronica Dodge came in a little bit too early. Wanted to take a shot at Danger Potato, and that was costly. Kira Duncan held on as long as possible. Danger Potato is your lead jammer. Charlie Chang being goaded at the back of the pack. Ripley looking for another track cut on Veronica Dodge. Didn't get it that time. Neck 13 cheering from West Virginia. All right. Wow, Ice Hole coming up to clear a lane. Whew. So after going up 49-16, the Betties have scored 19 unanswered, bringing the score to 49-35. Sasquatch HR making nonprofit and small business workplaces better. SasquatchHR.org. Evangelical Coconut Slaughter. And Evangelical is your lead jammer. GNR looking to stop the bleeding. Oh, Gangster. Oh, Gangster's so good. That's going to be a track cut? Yes. Gangster stayed in bounds. Coconut Slaughter came in too early. As a track cut, that is what GNR needs to extend their lead. Bertha beatdown, picking up forearm maybe? Evangelical, yep, Bertha beatdown, picked up a forearm. Evangelical through for 8 now. Coconut Slaughter standing in the box. Catcher in the thigh, anchoring that front defense. Evangelical brought to a standstill in turn 3 on Root of All Evil. Kukaraki, I believe, coming up to play some offense. Root of All Evil holding the line on the inside. Working with catcher, Smack Torrance. Oh, great offense from Gangster. And Evangelical through. Evangelical does not need much space. And that is Bertha beatdown, who took the Two-Town Cider House star pass. Gangster picks up a forearm. I've seen Gangster pick up a few of those. Overtime. And there's the call off by Evangelical. That was a 16-point jam. Wow. WSL Leadership Coaching. Learn how to transform interpersonal conflict into organizational justice at WSLleadership.com. We're going to see Stomps and Tasbury Jam. It is warm here in Portland today. We cracked 80, I believe. Both jammers fighting for a lane. And that is Stomps. Are you? No, track cut. Wow. I was about to say, are you kidding me? And apparently I'm not. Oh, wow. Ripley holding the line. Cure Duncan, great offense. Ice hole right there. They're holding. Oh, Root of All Evil bridging. Ripley holding. Jackpot trying to get free of that goat. Nope. GNR holding the line. Kier Duncan at the back. Jackpot is through. Here comes the GNR offense now. Trying to break apart that pack. Stomps out of the penalty box. Good work by Queenslayer to recognize. Stomps. And Tasbury Jam out. So there is no lead jammer. This jam will go for the full 2 minutes.
Everything or just the music or just the vocals?
And stomps.
What's up?
Great balance.
The only way to change this big is to climb up there. So.
Okay. Yeah,
So we'll just turn the whole thing
turn it
down.
on. Thank you.
Marzipane looking to join that defense. Oh, Kira Duncan. Great hit. Here comes Tasbury Jam on the inside. Gangster played some offense. And there's the end of that jam. 8-point jam for the Betties, 65-43. Sasquatch, I did that. Ritual Dyes, Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more, owned by a Bud's parent and wrecker skater. And team timeout. Guns and Rollers. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Hey, help make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag, hashtag RCR sponsor, and you could win VIP tickets to one of our games. And while you're on social media, don't forget to tag at Rose City Rollers on Instagram, Facebook, Threads, and TikTok. And if you're liking this championship action, the tickets for the 2024 WFTDA Global Championships are on sale right now, hosted by the Rose City Rollers in Portland, Oregon, November 1st through 3rd. Get early bird prices now at rosecityrollers.com. That's going to be a blast. All right, let's see. Yvonne Drozdovitz Somfleth says, go 33 Skinner. Mama watching from Southeast Alaska. All right. And saying go Betties. Gasolita says go GNR. Here we go. Darth Molly, Dr. Destruction. There goes Dr. Destruction. Darth Molly escaping the pack about a third of the track behind. DOD coming in. Betty's doing a little bit of a fast pack to 9.00 on that jam. Woo, good times. Hey, Black Cat Plumbing is your local neighborhood plumbing company, a proud sponsor of RCR since forever. Spring Roll, Angela Death are next behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. Once again, the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box is empty. 12 penalties for the Betty, 6 for GNR. Nobody remotely close to penalty trouble. Angela Death forced out, recycled. Spring Roll digging in against Teeth. And Spring Roll, not just a tasty appetizer, but a phenomenal jammer. And Spring Roll forced out, recycled behind Charlie Chang. Kira Duncan holding the line. A Spring Roll almost around Marzipane. Teeth of the force out. Marzipane heading to the penalty box. Angela Death, long drawback behind Ripley. And there goes Spring Roll for 4 points. Ripley doing work there along with Thor Slammer. Angela Death cap off, looking for Duncan. Wow. Spring Roll comes in, hits the side on Charlie Chang, so that is legal target zone. Angela Death cap off, has not handed it off. And Spring Roll through again, cranking out the points. Angela Death recycled once again behind Ripley. Angela Death is through. And there's the call off. 16-point jam. 65-59 is your score right now. 2 minutes left in this first half. We are down to a 6-point game. What was once a 33-point game? Betty's done a great job. Evangelical sent out by GNR to stick the dagger in, though. Coconut Slaughter, the other jammer behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Skinner trying to hold the line. Oh, Coconut Slaughter, your lead jammer. Great work there by Skinner and Smack Torrance to contain Evangelical. Evangelical through, but long way behind Coconut Slaughter. Coconut Slaughter with the call off. 2 points. That is a 65-61 game. We would like to thank our sponsors, Trailhead Credit Union and Secret Aardvark. Danger Potato, Tasberry Jam. Danger Potato looking for an exit, finds Charlie Chang and Queenslayer instead, along with Teeth at the front. And force out recycle by Ripley. I'm saying that a lot tonight. Ripley doing work there. Front of the pack is up to the pivot line, and Danger Potato mashing their way through. And Charlie Chang takes the Two-Town Cider House star pass. Danger Potato with the call off. (65-64) is your score as we go into halftime. We will be back in 15 minutes. I hope you all are having a good time. I know I am. Stick around. We will be right back. Go grab yourself some Two-Town Cider House from the fridge. All right, welcome back. We are ticking down the seconds till the end of intermission. Penalty board says 7 for GNR in the first half, 12 for the Betties. No skater has more than 2, so not remotely in any penalty trouble right now for either team. Score is 65-64. 1 point, GNR did stretch it out to about a 33-point lead, but Betties obviously have clawed it back to 1. So this has been a great game so far. Hope you all have been enjoying. Clearly the Betties have plenty of fans in Alaska. Feel free to shout out in the stream where you're from, who you're cheering for. I will do my best to respond to that, while trying to focus on what's actually happening on the track. So here we go. Coconut Slaughter, Doctor of Destruction are your jammers to start the second half behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. We have an empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box to start, so this is 5-on-5 roller derby. And Coconut Slaughter finds a lane between Charlie Chang and Kira Duncan. Dr. Destruction has pulled the cap, but Duncan's nowhere near there. There's Duncan with that two-town Cider House star pass. Coconut Slaughter bounces to the outside, runs it to the inside, grabs 4, and we have a lead change. Good times. Way to start the second half. Hey, if you want to be part of this rad community and volunteer with Rose City Rollers, go to rosecityrollers.com/volunteer. That is Evangelical and stomps behind the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Pack drifting away, drifting back. Evangelical looks for a lane, but stomps us through first. Evangelical right on their heels. It is a foot race, and not many faster than Evangelical. Stomps with the call-off, 0-0 on that jam. I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Portland Mercury and Lionheart Kombucha. Tasbury Jam and Darth Molly behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. So far, no penalties in the second half, keeping the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box clear for at least the first 2 jams. Tasbury Jam looks for the inside lane, finds Ripley instead. Oh, Darth Molly, wow. Using the force. This is not the jammer you're looking for. Oh, jackpot with the offense. Great work there at the back of the pack. Now Teeth and Charlie Chang digging in. Darth Molly on the outside. Pushing to the front, through for 4. Tasbury Jam pulling the star, looking for Kira Duncan. And Darth Molly with the Zoom Room dog training apex jump. Zoom Room filling the world with happy, tired dogs, opening Hillsborough this month. Charlie Chang with a force out and recycle on Darth Molly. Tasbury Jam in the penalty box now for a track cut. So this is a power jam for Darth Molly and the Betties. And Darth Molly finds a lane past Kira Duncan, calls that jam. 16 points, extending the Betties lead to 19. Which you might think, 19 points, that's a lot. No, it's not. Not in a roller derby. That's a jam. A good one, but a jam. And Danger Potato with a power start as Tasbury Jam spend some time thinking about that track cut in the Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Wow, Darko with a big stop there. Oh, Gangster not able to get the force out, and Danger Potato coming around. And here comes the offense. Betties have to regroup. Catch on the thigh, head into the penalty box. Tasbury Jam finds Bertha, beat down, joined by Little Murder Maid. Here comes Helslinger with the offense. Meanwhile, up at the front, Gangster finally has to let Danger Potato go. Track cut, Tasbury Jam. So that is Tasbury Jam's third track cut. Definitely need to hash that out in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. And Danger Potato with the call off. And 65-92 now in favor of the Betties. So we went from a 49-16 game to a 65-92 game. This has been one heck of a run by the Betties. Mariana Vega says, let's go Darko. Tara Bull says it's 101 here in Redding, California. It's only 80 in Portland, but oof, it feels a lot hotter than 80 here in the hangar. Coconut Slaughter looks for an exit. Finds it, the lead jammer. Gasolita cheering for Darko from Mexico City. All right. Ciudad Federale. All right, there goes Tasbury Jam through on the initial. And there we go. Hey, 187 Killer Pads worn by the most pros in the world. If you skate, you know why. All right, Angela Death up to the front of the pack, dancing around, one to beat. It is past Skinner as your lead jammer. Stomps looking for an exit at the back. Darko heading to the box. A little bit of a going round and round there. And Angela Death with the call off. And hey, I'm no longer alone. I am joined by Do you hear me? Okay.
Do you not hear me?
All right. Well, we've got some technical difficulties. It's worth to get Shifty in here.
That's what I get for jumping in late.
Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Spring roll, Dr. Destruction. Spring roll, one to beat. Spring roll, your lead jammer, Dr. Destruction.
Forced to the inside.
No pass, no penalty. Dr. Destruction is through, but about a half track behind spring roll.
But the doctor comes in with a little apex jump there.
I don't think Dr. Destruction did not stick the landing, gets a track cut.
There it is.
Got to get both skates inbound, and DOD did not. Spring roll looking for something. And there's spring roll with a call off with DOD standing. Nope. Forearm.
Charlie took a good hit there.
So we will have a official timeout. This timeout brought to you by RCR's official realtor. Welcome to PDX. Charlie Chang skating off though, so I think we are going to have a dazzle of zebras talking about that hit, though. And this official timeout is a great time to talk to you about tees, tanks, stickers, and more. Check out all the RCR merch and get ready for summer at rosecityrollers.com/shop.
All the anniversary stuff in there, huh?
Oh, yeah, lots of great anniversary stuff. And, hey, junior summer camp is the best way to spend a week this summer. Hey, school's almost over. Whoo, boy. But spots are filling up fast. Register for summer camp now at rosecityrollers.com. Send your kid to camp for a week.
That's how mine started.
Oh.
Summer camp.
And now on travel team for the Rosebuds.
Yep.
Is Nico going to try out for Team USA?
She is signed up to try out for Team USA.
Awesome. Good luck with that.
We'll see.
Hmm?
If nothing else, it's an experience.
Yes, it is. Is Nico old enough to have another shot in a couple years, or is this?
She's on the cusp.
On the cusp. All right. Well,
since they do it biannually.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. In Brisbane, Australia, that would be a heck of a trip.
Hell yeah. It's going to be a fun time if we can go.
Yes. I'm considering the logistics of announcing down there.
Probably worth doing.
I've never been to Australia. It'd be a heck of a time.
Are you going to Chicago for nationals?
I am not. Actually, I might be able to get in on that. I would have to see.
Be good to see you there.
Yeah.
I might take a chair if I can.
All right. Officials are still chatting about this. Hey, if you've been thinking about trying roller derby, this is your sign. The 4-week adult intro to derby series begins June 15th. No experience needed. Head to rosecityrollers.com/join.
Oh, it's a toasty one today, huh?
Oh, it is very toasty. All right, so spring roll is now in the box for a forearm penalty. So DOD is standing, so spring roll will have to serve the exact same amount of time as Doctor of Destruction did. And Doctor of Destruction will be released with the whistle.
Here comes the doctor.
Darko have to play some offense. Good clear by Darko. Working with Hellslinger, Gangster, a Kukaraka, and Doctor of Destruction is through. 34-point gap right now for Ginar to pick it up. Good work there by Doctor Destruction.
Now having to battle with that 3-wall.
Yeah. Catcher in the thigh, playing some offense for spring roll.
American Gangster with the offense. Can't quite clear it though.
Gangster does really well with offense, but Gangster's really good at defense. All right, there's the call off by Dr. Destruction, 4.74 to 104. And we're going to see Danger Potato and Evan Helical behind that Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Evan Helical slips past the lead jammer.
American Gangster heads to the penalty box.
Gangster picked up a forearm. Evan Helical looking for some sort of exit there. Not finding it. And meanwhile, Danger Potato gets some offensive help now from Thor Slammer. But GNR working hard. Here comes Ripley with the offense now. Great work by Teeth, and Evangelical's out. And there's the call off. Stay in the loop and get text from RCR. Text JOIN to 503-987-7547. That's JOIN to 503-987-7547.
I think this is the third jam in a row for Gangster.
Yeah, Gangster's been out a lot. On the plus side, as an age-up junior, Gangster's probably got a fair amount of stamina still. I'm not sure that I would be able to do it, but.
Especially in this heat.
Yeah, no kidding. Angela Death looking for a lane out. Instead, he gets forced to. Oh, wow. Gangster just crushed Little Murder Maid. Bertha beatdown forced out. Angela Death, little stop and go. And Skinner with the run back. Coconut Slaughter out of the penalty box, engaging the front of the pack. The Kukarakia, great offense, clears the lane. That took 63 seconds to get a lead jammer. Woo.
That's a lot of battle.
Yeah. Angela Death forced out, recycled behind Skinner.
Coconut Slaughter just pushing away at the front.
Yeah, neither jammer getting a whole lot of traction here. Defenses are just dug in. I love, oh wow, Gangster. OSHA violation, great work, Kukarakia. The drawback, here comes Gangster with the offense. And that jam comes to its natural conclusion.
Boy, that was a battle hard fought.
That was a tough 3 points.
Yeah. The Doctor of Destruction and stomps at the line.
Empty Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box. Stomps forced out by Kira Duncan. Long recycle. Working with Teeth and Queenslayer now at the back of the pack.
The Doctor fighting with Ice Hole.
That's a tough way to get out of the pack. Ice Hole and Root of All Evil. Pack extending. That's going to be out of play. Oh, no. There we go.
The Doctor gets the way.
Oh, that's going to be a pack block. Doctor doesn't even wait for the call. Knows, yeah, I'm going. So this will be a 2-minute jam. Stomps is through on the initial.
Almost a full minute into the jam.
Here comes the offense from the Betties. Well played. Kira Duncan not able to get that last hit in. Doctor Destruction back out, fighting hard.
Takes advantage and slides through.
Stomps not able to get past Kira Duncan. Recycled by Ripley.
Way back.
Way, way back.
Oh, the doctor comes in hard.
Making a house call. 8-7 on that jam. 88-112 is the score right now. Just under 14 minutes left. We got Evangelical and Darth Molly. Darth Molly working against Gangster. Gangster heading to the penalty box on, and I did not see the call.
There's a big force out there. Darth Molly recycled back at that 3-wall.
Evangelical 1 to beat. Not sure who called that.
Darth Molly called it.
Oh, Darth Molly.
Darth Molly apparently had the lead.
Oh, I thought, all right.
Evangelical got out, and Darth Molly said, enough of that.
Glad you caught that. I did not see Darth Molly get that lead. I think I was too focused on Evangelical. And we've got an official timeout. This official timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Hey, help make our sponsors happy. Snap, post, and tag hashtag RCR sponsor, and you can win VIP tickets to one of our games. And tees, tanks, and stickers, and more. Check out all the RCR merch, and get ready for summer at rosecityrollers.com/shop. All right, Angela Death, Danger Potato behind that jam on Hawthorne jam line. There they go. Forearm, Lakukarakia, teeth, last line.
Yeah, I don't think Lakukarakia had much of a choice there.
Yeah.
Got to do something.
Direction play against Ripley. Good work there by Thor Slammer. Angela Death recycled by Ice Hole.
Danger Potato through. Takes a little knee slide.
And Angela Death shirt whips off Gangster. Gangster, great work at the front. Angela Death coming in on a scoring pass. $11-1 on that jam in favor of the Betties. 89-123 is your score. Nope, 2 points now.
Just stole those 2 points at the very end there.
Yeah. Betties, I think, wanted to get Ripley out of the box and were willing to sacrifice 2 points for it. And team timeout being called by GNR. This is their second team timeout. This team timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. Not entirely sure about calling a timeout right now. You might need those timeouts at the end. But if you're worried about momentum, it's maybe the chance to get yourself in the position where you would need those timeouts.
Yeah. Don Juan raising the roof here.
Love watching him pump up the crowd.
Makes me tired just watching.
Yeah. All right, we got Coconut Slaughter and Dr. Destruction. 33-point lead with just over 11 minutes left. Betty's trying to hang on. OSHA violation. Good work there at the back of the pack. Oh, Coconut Slaughter forced out by Hellslinger.
Just at the end there.
And Dr. Destruction, now your lead jammer coming in on a scoring pass.
Doctor's going to want to try and score quickly here. No such luck, though. That
No.
3-ball locked it down. Oh, little dance on the tape.
Wow. Oh, Smack Torrance with the force out.
I thought for a second the Doctor was going to save that.
So we have a two-town star pass to Bertha Beatdown, who also picked up a penalty.
So it's a power jam for the Doctor.
And GNR. That is a hard-fought 4 points.
Nice move.
Doctor's through.
Spinning move on the outside of the tape.
Wow. Huge hit by Skinner. Bertha Beatdown out of the penalty box now. Bertha Beatdown stuck at the front of the pack.
The Doctor takes a breath.
Wow. Oh, force out.
Both times almost saving it on the tape.
And Bertha Beatdown picks up blocking with a head.
So we're power jamming again, and then a call off to lock it in the box.
Yep. So it was a 12-point jam, 102-123. 9 minutes left and a power start for Evangelical.
Closed it down to a 21-point gap there.
Yeah, and if you want 20 points in a jam, Evangelical's your jammer. This could be interesting.
It could. Evangelical almost through, and then ice hole in the way with the big force out.
And ice hole once again. Evangelical through. 16 seconds off the clock. Betty's trying to speed up the pack. I'm not sure that's a great idea. Speeding up the pack just gives Evangelical space, and that's what Evangelical likes.
Yeah, it worked out well.
And Bertha Beatdown is through on the initial.
Evangelical's going to keep it moving.
Yeah, interesting.
Rely on that defense.
Well, the defense is holding, but Evangelical's stuck at the back.
Yeah, both defense lines are holding.
Your teeth dropping back to play some offense.
Oh.
And Evangelical gets past Jackpot. Here comes the offense for the Betties. Bertha Beatdown is through.
Evangelical's going to try and quickly steal a couple more points.
Yeah, I don't think running it long was the best choice there. So that was an 8-4 jam. We've got a timeout.
Evangelical should have a point or two landing on the board there, but
No, that was good defense. 0 points on that final
Really?
pass. Yeah, so that was a team timeout by the Betties. This team timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, the official realtor of the Rose City Rollers. This is a good momentum timeout. GNR's been pressing. Cut that lead in half now.
17-point game.
Yeah. All right, we got spring roll and Dr. Destruction. Tuesday H giving Skinner love from Eugene and ECRD. All right. And Necro 13. Yes, your mom is correct. You need to capitalize Irish. And we now have an official timeout.
There's the whistle bringing us back. Anybody who knows Derby knows that 17 points can disappear pretty quickly.
Yes. And with 7 minutes left, there's plenty of time. OSHA violation holding, but Skinner, or sorry, not Skinner, spring roll.
Yeah, but if you're going to do it, you got to stop spring roll.
Yeah, and that is tough. Dr. Destruction gets the offensive help from Gangster, sealing that inside lane.
At least that curbs any further scoring.
Yeah, 2 points. If you only give up 2 points to spring roll, that's not bad.
Could certainly be a lot worse.
Oh, we're going to see stomps and Veronica dodge.
GNR have one blocker in the box.
That is Lakukarakia getting some therapy about forearms.
Stomps dancing on the tape on the inside. Through for lead jammer.
And, Teeth taking a shot.
Stomps just spins off of it.
And Stomps coming in behind Duncan. Good work there by Teeth. Marzipan heading the box.
GNR continuing to use some therapy time.
Yeah. Kira Duncan wanted a penalty, didn't get it. There's the two-town Cider House star pass.
Neck Betties now spreading that score back out.
Wow, Kira Duncan. Usually you see those Zoom room dog training apex jumps to score, but Kira Duncan used one just to escape the pack. Wow, that 15-point jam was timely.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good time out there to break that momentum. Get yourself 15 points and reestablish your lead.
Still a little bit of time here. If you hit it hard,
yeah,
get a little luck.
Now, Evangelico, Darth Molly are your jammers. Evangelico looking for a lane, finds Bertha beat down at Skinner. Evangelico's through, but there goes Darth Molly. There's the call off.
For a second there, I thought Darth Molly was going to steal that lead.
Yeah, it was very close. This is why roller derby is so fun. got Dr. Destruction, Danger Potato.
This time, the Betties with one blocker in the box.
Dr. Destruction recycled behind Jackpot. That back wall is just brutal. Wow.
The Mark and Gangster. Boy, both jammers just locked down here.
And here comes Skinner out of the box.
As if they didn't have enough strength already.
Yeah. Ice hole coming up to play some offense. We don't have a lead jammer at this point.
Ripley forced the Doctor, I believe, inside and was looking for the penalty there.
Yeah, no penalties so far. Wow.
There it is. The Doctor heads to the box.
On a track cut.
I think that was a little delayed reaction.
Yeah. Took a little bit to get that called. Gangster in the box, too. That is Gangster's fifth. Not that that's really going to matter at this point.
Danger Potato.
That was fun. And team timeout by GNR.
This is the time when you talk about the special magic that you can pull out.
Yeah, you definitely need the magic right now. Down by 37 with 94 seconds left. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely.
Yeah, I can't say I haven't seen it done, but man, it's a crazy thing when it does.
Yeah. Now the Betties have just put out that is a brutal defensive line. If you're going to try to keep GNR from scoring any points, that's your line. Little Murder Maid, Smack Torrance, Bertha beatdown. And I believe catcher. So if the Betties get lead jammer here, they can basically run the clock out. And they do have lead jammer.
Yep, here comes the Doctor. Hat is off.
Not that there's anybody to pass the cap to.
Well, coming in from behind.
Yeah, here comes Gangster.
Maybe this is a magic plan. Nope. Thought there might be a little slipping handoff there.
Yeah. Little Murder Maid reads it and starts blocking Gangster. Dr. Destruction just not able to reach Gangster. And there's the two-town Cider House star pass to Gangster. Coconut Slaughter forced out by Darko. There's the call-off. We will have one more jam.
One more.
Down 43. Yeah, that's not happening.
What's the highest scoring jam you've ever seen?
The highest I've seen was 50, but that was back when jammer points were a thing. Which would be the equivalent of 40.
Yeah, I'm going to say that the biggest I've seen is maybe 35.
Yeah. I think I saw Falcon Punch on Montreal get 50, but that was because Rat City failed to field 3 blockers.
Huh.
So,
for all that time.
Yeah, 2 minutes of basically 4 points or 5 points every time you passed
Just
one
ripping around the
blocker.
track, yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't pretty. But even with that, still only managed 50 points.
Yeah. There's only so much you can do in time, right? Here we
Yes.
go. Evangelical breaks out for lead jammer.
And spring roll.
Recycled by Kira. Evangelical's going to try and work real fast here.
Wow. Rodent of unusual size. Great effort there. Just not enough.
Evangelical on the run. That's a quick 8 points.
Oh, Evangelical thinking about eating the baby.
Just for some fun.
Yeah. And, oh, that's nice. Oh, jammer high five there. Evangelical forced out by Jackpot. There's the call off. And that brings us to an end.
I got to say, if I'm GNR, I'm happy with that last jam.
Yeah, that was a great jam. Great effort there. 118 to 157 is your unofficial final. I don't think anything's going to change the ultimate outcome here. Oh, there we go, 121 to 157.
36-point separation at the end there.
Yep.
They were gaining it back again.
So, Betties are your number 3 team, and we will be seeing that is now your official final. We will be seeing the Heartless Heathers take on the High Rollers shortly. Stick around for that. And thank you so much.
There we go. Okay, so Betties, you guys want to go first? We got to get some pictures here. Okay, so Betties are going to go first. We have blocker.
Our MVP blocker is Danny.
Annie. All right. All right, and then how about MVP jammer?
Our MVP jammer is Taz.
All right, Tazberry Jam. Awesome. And then we have one more, right? Okay. Oh, okay. So we have a special award from the Betties here real quick before we get to the Guns and Rollers.
We have a special going away award for our favorite Bertha Beatdown.
All right, Bertha. Apparently Bertha is leaving us, so that's awesome. Little love there for the home team. Very nice. Okay, so now for the MVPs over here.
MVP blocker is Jackpot.
Jackpot. It's always so good. All right, how about MVP jammer?
Spring roll.
Ring roll. All right, and then Guns N' Rollers also has an award for their favorite fan.
The Heater family.
Heater family. They're right. Apparently, Doctor knows who they are. They're headed over there now. So let's get everybody here, all the MVPs in the middle for a nice photo. And then the teams over by the scoreboard. That's awesome. I hope everybody's going to hang around for the second game. The championship will be decided this evening. So we'll be here in just a little bit. Well, I don't know, about an hour. We'll have some roller derby.